And good morning. It's a bright Sunday morning here in Royal Berkshire. Yes, again, welcome along to Television Centre here in Bracknell for this morning's United Kingdom talk, coming to you live on a beautiful Sunday morning. It really is very nice out there, I have to say. The sun is shining for you and my girl. The sun is shining for you and my girl. Something like that. Anyway, I'm sure it's like that. I just wanted to start this morning. We're going to open the phone lines immediately this morning. Just going to try and swap things around a little bit, okay? There it is. Phone line is open. If you want to call in, you may do so. The phone number's up there. 020-8144-3477 is the phone number. And the reason it's open, I would like to just continue a little bit that we kind of hooked on to the end of yesterday's show, but I don't think there was enough time for people to think about it. And as you're all there early, because what happens is that we start, and there's loads of people, and gradually you tail off. As you become bored with... Have you noticed anything this morning? Anything different? I'll come to that in a minute. I can see you looking. You're looking and thinking, that's really good, aren't you? I'll come to that in a minute for those of you who are not watching with your beady eyes. As the show goes on, of course, people go off and do other little bits and pieces. I can understand that. So, to start with, this morning's show, if you had or were allowed to only watch one more television programme continually, like locks up, not just one episode. So what can I think of for a good example? Okay, EastEnders. If you were only allowed to watch one programme for the rest of your life, why would it be? What one would it be? Possibly why as well, okay? That is your question this morning. Anyone can call in. Phone number 0208 144 3477. Or if you've got Skype, you can Skype in as well on United Kingdom Talk, okay? Call in 0208 144 3477 or Skype in on United Kingdom Talk or just send a message. Oh, here's someone I was just about... Look at that. Look how quickly the calls flood in here to the Mirable Studios in Royal Berkshire. I am impressed. And I was just about to wish congratulations, boys and girls, to Vectis Humphrey on the Isle of Wight, a.k.a. Vectis Radio. Good morning, Vectis.
I'm stunned.
Why are you stunned?
What are you wearing? Have you taken total leave of your senses?
You've
Do
noticed.
You need some tablets, man.
You've noticed. Now, this is...
Yeah, just a bit.
This is my Halloween jacket that I ordered for Halloween that arrived 3 days too late. Only 20 quid. It's good, isn't it? Would you like a twirl, Vectis? Would you like a twirl?
Yeah, go on in.
Look at this. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh.
It'll take a while for you to catch up with me twirling. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, give us a twirl, Anthea. Give us a twirl. Do you remember that? Are you old enough to remember that one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bruce Forsyth's Generation Game. I bet
old Anthea Turner's not looking as glamorous now. Mind you, some women are like fine wines. They age well, don't they?
Well, I think
and others get corked, don't they?
Well, to be honest, Vectis, I've seen you, and I can see myself in the mirror. And you know what? I think the same happens to us chaps as well. I really do.
What,
I looked at
What are you trying to say?
Well, I looked at myself in the mirror. You're not bad looking. You're not bad looking. I looked at myself in the mirror this morning.
I consider that a compliment coming from you.
There you go. I looked at myself in the mirror this morning and I thought, if only I could go out with myself. That's what I thought this morning.
Well, great minds think alike, Chris. I quite often think about that myself, really.
Just imagine, you'd never let yourself down. You'd always have whatever you wanted, and you know exactly what you want for dinner and what time you want to go to bed. You wouldn't have to. Oh, shall we go to bed? Oh, I'll just stay up for a little bit longer. Or if you're on holiday. If
Mind you, I think with me it wouldn't work. I think I'd still argue with myself.
Well, you could. The thing is, if you went out with yourself, you could argue with yourself, and you would always win. How fantastic is that?
It'd be a cheap night out as well, wouldn't it?
I like the sound of that, Vectis. Well, good morning to you. And congratulations. It was written on my bit of paper here. I've always sent you a private message, as you know, this morning.
You did.
For which you replied with a simple thumbs up, which means, you saw the message but couldn't really bother typing anything in, so you just clicked the thumbs up. And
don't take it personally, Chris, but isn't that very true?
Oh, there's that message. There's that many messages coming through now, is it, that you haven't got time to reply reply personally. Is that right?
Well, of course, I'd say you'd know what it was like being an FM radio superstar, but sadly, Chris, you don't, do you?
What? No, you're quite right. I'm not an FM superstar. I'm on DAB. DAB over here every Monday.
There's always people who have to go one better, isn't there?
Thank you. On Monday mornings, 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. on uploadradio.com. Available not only on one DAB multiplex, but 3 in Wrexham, Liverpool. Oh, damn.
You've got the other one, haven't you?
Hang on. There's South London, Surrey and Sussex.
Yeah,
there is North Yorkshire, Wrexham, Liverpool and... what's the other one?
I don't know.
Chester.
Oh, right.
Wrexham, Liverpool and Chester. I've no idea where these places are, but I'm sure they're rather marvellous and slightly larger than the Isle of Wight. Thank you very much, Tom.
Of course, this is the future, isn't it, DAB? It's supposed to have happened already, but it was a total failure, wasn't it? Wasn't there some date that it's been and gone?
Oh,
that the analogue signal was supposed to be turned off.
Yeah, they keep pushing it back. I think only one country has done it so far. I believe it's Norway or Finland, one of those two. They've actually switched off their FM things now. The whole ridiculous thing is right up to... and people are still putting FM radios in the car. I mean...
That's right. You can buy many a new car now. It's FM only. It's still not DAB, isn't it?
I personally think there was nothing wrong with FM. That's my personal view of it. In fact, as you know, I listen to selected, not all the station, because there's some dreadful people on there now, but I listen to selected programmes on LBC. Now, on FM, you can get the thing right into Brighton, right? Yeah. You go on DAB and you lose it outside the M25. It's not as good. Not as good. Absolutely not as good.
Now, sometimes I think they invent technology for technology's sake.
Yeah, you do. You do. Anyway, so Vectis does a show on Vectis Radio, which has been on the internet for 7 years, is it?
It has, yes.
For 7 years. They yesterday had a great big opening, and someone cut a yellow ribbon. Was it a yellow ribbon, or was it a red ribbon?
No, someone pressed a red button, actually.
Oh yeah, I saw her. I saw her pretending to push this red. I've got one of those here, a red button somewhere. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, it's all subterfuge, really.
It's like you know when the Queen, the Queen goes to open the Queen Elizabeth the Tower Bridge, and you see the picture of her pushing a button. People actually believe that button is opening the Tower Bridge. No, not at all. Someone's watching her and then pulling. There's another bloke there's a couple of blokes in towers pulling ropes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're on the FM now. Good results so far?
Yes. I was talking to. It was a good sort of turnout amongst the sort of presenters and what have you. We've got a fairly sort of big sort of green room where we are, but it was packed sort of yesterday just to watch the actual sort of thing happening. Yep. And I was talking to them. Funny, it's human nature's sort of a funny thing, isn't it? It's getting inside people's sort of mindsets, isn't it? Because whenever I've talked about doing radio to sort of different people and whatever, they say, Vectis Radio, it's just on the internet. And I said, well, yeah, but it's, most people have tablets and phones and computers and what have you. And I think I said before, where I live on the Isle of Wight in Upper Ventnor, it's a very hilly area. So for FM signals, it's a bit of a struggle anyway.
Oh, right, okay.
I tend to listen to anything where I'm listening to Radio 4 or perhaps BBC local radio, or obviously indeed Vectis Radio. I tend to listen to it online anyway because I get better results.
Right.
But
you weren't the one who had to climb up a tower and put the aerial up, were you?
I was involved in that.
Oh my lord! Well,
but
no.
Thankfully, I only had to go to the first stage. It was a 31-foot tower scaffold because we got a 31-foot erection. In Newport.
And how high is the first bit that you got to?
Oh, not much more than flipping head height. We're not talking any great,
What, 10 metres?
So some of my colleagues were right up at the sort of top because it's funny really because it's like a huge sort of like mast, and then right at the top, sort of strapped to the top, is something that looks like an overgrown car aerial. It's quite strange.
And what's that for?
That's what's transmitting the signal. But
that's yours, is it? Oh, it's not a dipole then. It's not like a long thing, no.
No. You know the sort of things that motorway signs are made out of now. Instead of being solid posts, they're sort of triangular sort of poles. Because they break away easier in a crash. I don't know if you know what I mean, but that's what this tower's made out of. It's a sort of slim tower with literally a rod, a sort of aerial at the top.
And do you have to be trained to climb up that, or can anyone go up there and shove up an aerial?
Well, sort of past really. I'm not quite sure health and safety wise how we got on, but we just sort of shoved the tower scaffold up and built it basically with the with the directions.
So you can't put a ladder up it then, no? It would just go over, I suppose, would it?
No, I think you can do because the signal from our studio to the mast, which is about half a mile away, is actually done at the moment via internet. So we've actually got, obviously, sort of, if you sort of see what I mean, wireless internet. The internet's been picked up by a satellite dish.
Yes.
That's picking the signal up that we're transmitting from our studio.
Okay, so
and they put an aerial against the they put a ladder against the aerial to sort of do that, So
there's no wire going to the tower from the studio.
No.
Microwaves. No. Microwaves. Is it microwaves?
It's still done something or other, I think, through the internet, I think. But, I don't know, these technical things are a bit...
it's all very clever, Vectis, and we don't need to know these things. We just need to talk and play music, and that's
right. So, in a few hours' time, at 1 o'clock, it'll be my first show on FM.
Vectis, you'll be pleased to know I have already located Vectis Radio on the TuneIn iPhone app, and I have set it as one of my favourites.
You say the nicest.
I shall be tuning in at 1 o'clock, do not worry, while I'm sitting downstairs having my dinner.
Right.
I look forward to my many, many mentions.
Of course. But, so I say everyone's really... So what I was sort of alluding to, as it were, was I think what it would do for us is obviously it'd make it an awful lot easier for people in and around the island to listen to us in their car and what have you.
Of course.
Because you can do that via mobile apps, but depending on what your package is, it can start to cost you money. And I think to your average person in the street, it just it makes you more credible. I don't think we were any less credible when we were on internet, but I think for your average radio listener, if they can come down in the morning with their tea and toast and switch the old-fashioned tranny on.
I mean, a lot of people don't realise you can actually buy, and I've got one here, you can buy an internet radio. Now, this looks...
Yes, I've got one upstairs.
Yeah.
I wake up to Vectis Radio every morning via a clock radio...
That's right. It looks just like a normal, portable radio that you carry around, and it picks it. It works off your, as well as an FM and DAB tuner in it. Usually, they've got that as well.
That's right.
They've got a Wi-Fi thing in it, and you can listen to literally thousands and thousands of radio stations from across the world just on this little portable thing. I don't know how much the cheapest one is now. When I bought it, it was about 120 quid. And I've had
you get them for about 60 quid now, I think. 50, 60
Oh, really?
Quid,
it's cheap as that now, yeah. But they're not pushed, are they? Hardly anyone knows that you can actually buy one of these things.
Yeah, I know. It's
funny, isn't it?
strange because say sooner or later, I think the government will get their way and FM will cease to exist. Obviously, we still see quite a future in it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gone to the quite expensive going FM. But yeah, it's all exciting. It's exciting times for all the presenters. We're all unpaid.
Have
we
you
all
got
put time into it?
Have you got
free,
to change? Have you got to change the way you do your show at all, or you just carry on as you are?
No, just carry on as we are. I think we with internet radio, when you broadcast, really, if you're doing it proper and by the books, you have to have all the relevant licences and what have you.
Yes.
I think we've had to pay get a few more licences, obviously, because the government want money off you for everything, don't they? But we've got to have an FM licence now. But all the copyright stuff remains roughly the same, I think.
Well, I'm forever getting emails from Teresa, actually. She wrote me the other day, they want to buy this new Trident thing. Could I send her another £10 million because they're a little bit short? What can you do but just write a cheque,
Wow, well, there you go. I know you hold a special place in your heart. We actually had, yesterday, at our opening, we actually had our Conservative MP, Derek Seeley.
Now, I was going to ask you about that. I looked at it and I couldn't really see any celebrities. And I did wonder...
Well, I was there. I was there.
I wondered why you didn't ask me, really. I mean, I could have come over there, as people will have obviously recognised me as I walk around the island doing my shopping, desperately searching for a waitress, and could have come along and cut it for you.
We couldn't afford the security, Chris. That's the trouble. We've had to have bodyguards and everything. We just couldn't run to it, unfortunately.
Is it a little bit rough round there then? Is it, people, just grabbing and throwing bags of acid at each other and that sort of thing? Is that what the Isle of Wight's turned into now? Something like... Is it a little bit... like when we put all the criminals on Australia, is it a little bit like that now, is it?
Well, not quite, but a man of your celebrity, you might sort of, we felt as though we really had to look after you. We just didn't have the funds to do it.
Are you suggesting I would attract the wrong crowd? Is that what you're saying, is it?
Well, you'd attract a certain crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, you think so? Well, good luck for your show this afternoon, sir.
Yes, I'll best get back and finish the
1 o'clock Vectis Radio.
Washing the kitchen floor and all things that us international radio presenters have to do.
Now, before you go, answer the question, please. If you could watch only one television programme now until the day you die, what would it be? Now, I don't mean the same episode on and on. One TV programme. What would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know at the moment? Probably.
Yeah.
It's something on Channel 5 called Everybody Loves Raymond. Does it mean anything to you? Probably doesn't.
No, not at all. I'm afraid. Don't know that one.
It must be a very late 70s or perhaps 80s program.
Right.
And I just stumbled across it a while ago, and my hairdresser.
Hairdresser?
No, listen.
You got hairdresser? Cut to cut what?
I'm not in there very often. I'm not in there very long.
Whoa! What is it? Once every 5 years?
Well, it's about once every 4 months, to be fair. well, you see, when my good lady was with me before she decided to move on, we'll leave it there, shall we?
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, go on.
At least I can laugh about it now. She used to do it for me with some clippers, you see. But it's a bit difficult to shave your own head with clippers. I've shaved my own head with a razor, but to actually do it with clippers.
So she used to cut your hair. Is that one of the reasons that you made her move on?
Well, I don't know. If I had a pair of clippers in my hair now and I had to cut her hair, I'm not sure what would happen. But I'll best take the Fifth Amendment. I mean.
Good luck for your show this afternoon, Vectis.
Okay then.
Cheerio now.
I'll let your listeners drop off now.
We must all listen. Where can we listen, please? Give us the website now.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's www.vectisradio.com. And if you go on the end of that /listen, that will take you straight through to our live feed.
And he will be on the air later on. Will we be taking phone calls or emails or what? How's that work?
I'll be taking emails. I don't normally take phone calls, but I'll be taking emails. I'll be giving the email address out.
Excellent.
And, of course, you can always like my page on Facebook, which is Humpty's Late Lunch. I could do with all the likes that I like. Hop on that and give it a like.
Late lunch. Well, I'll be having a late lunch with you later, Vectis, all right?
Okay, Chris. Look after yourself,
now.
mate.
Bye-bye, sir. Bye. There we are. Vectis on the Isle of Wight. Straight to Danny Davies in Wales. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning to you. Now, you've been in... Can I just do a couple of these? Now, the first lot of messages have now disappeared. I've left it so long. Just a minute. I think... let me go up the other end. Is it up the other end? No. Let me just do some of these, Danny, and I'll come to you, okay? Let's see. Good morning. Diane Jebb is loving the jacket this morning. Thank you, Diane. Diane, yours is the first message that I can see on there. I might have lost some. Okay, so hopefully not. This is, as I say, my Halloween jacket that arrived too late. Isn't it colourful? I love bright colours, as you well know. Good morning to Mark, who says, happy bonfire night. Yes, it's the light up the sky with standard fireworks. Please do remember the 5th of November. Light up the sky with standard fireworks. It's fireworks night tonight, boys and girls. Go and purchase your sparklers immediately. Good morning to Pete Branch, who likes the blazer. Thank you, Pete. Shania likes the jacket. Thank you. Wendy likes it. I know she likes it. She says dreadful, but she doesn't mean it. Wendy, I'll come back a message. I see you've left a message, so I'll come back to you a little bit later this afternoon, if that's all right, my darling. Pete, 77 degrees over in Brazil, you lucky thing. I'm glad to see you're doing it in English. 77 degrees, always Fahrenheit, never that foreign, what is it? Centimeter or something? I don't know what it is, dear. No idea. Star Trek Voyager or Discovery is what Pete would watch until the day he dies. Yeah, I'll go along with Voyager. I go along with Voyager. Good morning, Adam, who loves the jacket as well. Mikey wants the jacket. Mikey, come and take the jacket off me. Oh, yes. Oh, dear. Ray Reynolds, good morning, Ray. Pirate DJ Chris, ding dong, morning, Ray. Wendy is really not liking this jacket. She said, fancy wearing skulls. Yes, this is not actually a picture, Wendy. These are actually dead people that have been crushed into the jacket. I think it's a wonderful way to remember someone, don't you? Yes, when we lose someone, boys and girls, get the skull and put them in the house. That way, they're never gone. What an excellent idea that is. You see, I come out with some stuff now and again that I know you will be interested in. Good morning, Mark Whittle, who loves the jacket as well. Thank you. Good morning, Robbie. Morning, Robbie. The jacket, Mark, came from Amazon. Type in Halloween jacket Amazon. You will find loads of reasonably priced jackets like that on there, you know, for party things. I'm sure there's probably Christmas ones and Easter ones. I'll actually have a look. And next time I shall be ordering it 2 weeks before so it arrives on time. But it arrived Now, see, if I was wearing this on Halloween, you'd know what it was. Oh, it's Halloween. He's got a jacket on. But because we're 3 days later, it has confused a lot of you, hasn't it? Why has he got... What's that about? What's that? Now, if it was Halloween, you'd get it straight away. Well, I'd like to think you would anyway. Ray, next week, Chris will be doing the American Smooth. What's the American Smooth? I don't know what that is. Go on. Wendy's off to do her shopping. Good morning, Lee Marshall. Good morning, Lee, who's up far too early this morning. Aren't you, Lee? He DJs until 4, 5 in the morning, but he's up till far too late, aren't you, Lee? Yes. Good morning, sir. Penny for the guy. I don't look anything like a guy. Thank you very much. Is that what you want to do, Ray? I could hire myself out, couldn't I? You could push me around. I could look dead. Then you could push me around in a pram and get Penny for the guy. I might have to make my hair a little bit more ruffled or something like that. I think anything like that. Good morning to Mark. Mark, did you see any fireworks last night? Yes, I did. On the way into work, I did. Nice, easy journey on the way to work. Yes, very easy on a Saturday getting there. It's like just over an hour to get there on a Saturday. Lots of fireworks. Fantastic, actually. In particular, in the Hammersmith area. I went through Hammersmith. And it was funny, actually. I saw lots of fireworks going off. And people, rather than being in a park, they were just standing in the street outside I think it was the Co-op or Sainsbury's Local, one of those two, along the Askew Road in Hammersmith. And they were just standing on the pavement watching these wonderful fireworks going on. They are pretty, aren't they? I do like a sparkler. I really do like a sparkler. I like the fact that the white hot metal, you know, afterwards, and you can jab it into someone's face. It's all part of the fun of fireworks night, boys and girls. Good morning, Kevin Webster, Jerry Green. Jason, good morning, Jason, who likes seeing me from a different angle. Well, here's another one for you, Jason. Here's one here, and here's one over here. Angles everywhere, dear. Angles everywhere. That's what it's all about, angles. Thank you. Okay. Let's have a... Good morning, Ants. Good morning, Ants. Shania was first today. Okay, Shania, your message has gone so far down I can't see it anymore, unfortunately. Adam says he was first today. Oh, there's a bit of a row going on. Pete says he was first. And his cat. I think you're all lying. Good morning to Diana. Good morning, Diana. Merlin's there as well, who's dashing out Sunday. Local lunch at his village pub. How lovely. Pete, you're not having the jacket, and Kim Witt's there, and Christina as well. Good morning to all of you. And good morning to Danny Davies in Welsh Wales. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, Chris.
Hello. Have you been to a fireworks night yet? Have you got any sparklers there? Sparkling away. Psh. I like the noise. Can you do the sparkler noise? Go on, do it.
It's like a psst noise, isn't it?
Well, it goes on a bit longer than that, unless you've got a cheap one. Yeah.
I get mine from the pound shop here.
I love it. And why is it, you know, off a sparkler, often the sparks fly off, don't they? And you see them fall to the ground. But if they land on you, they don't burn you. Have you noticed that? Isn't that strange and mysterious? Don't you think?
Yeah, it is very strange and mysterious.
Morning to Richard Leedham, who's listening, watching the show in Australia. Whereabouts are you, Richard? Do let us know. Anyway, firework night. Did you have one in... Have you got a pub garden where you work?
No, we haven't. No.
Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? Where is your
We
pub
got
again?
well, it's in Wrexham, isn't it?
That's a long way from me, isn't it, Wrexham?
Well, it depends how fast you drive.
Oh, I don't drive fast. Honestly, I don't. I do about 55 on the motorway.
It take
Honest-
about 4 hours.
Let me just check this. To Wrexham. Oh, is that one of the places I'm on DAB? Wrexham. It is,
Yes.
isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
have you listened to me on DAB? How lovely for you.
I put you on in the pub the other week.
Oh, is that wise? You should have told me. Tell me before and I'll mention things. 3 hours and 12 minutes, 183 miles via the M40. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Yeah,
It is quite far, yeah.
you're a little bit of a distance, Oh, well, never mind. What are you calling in for today, Danny?
Well, I haven't spoken to you for a couple of weeks.
I know. Richard's
I've,
in Adelaide. I haven't been to Adelaide, South Australia. Very nice there. Everyone wants to move to Australia. I reckon that is the case, yes. If I was offered a job on the radio there, I would go. Absolutely. No question in my brain. Bye-bye. Lovely warm. It's never cold. They think it's cold in Australia. When it gets to like 60 degrees, they all start putting coats on there. That's not a joke. I went to Sydney. The first time I went to Australia, I went to Sydney, and it was in April, May, June. I think it was in May. It was in May. I got there. I'm walking around in a t-shirt. They've all got coats on. I kid you not. It was about 60 degrees, about 20 degrees centigrade. They are little cold boys and girls in Sydney in Australia because they're used to it being like 90, 100 degrees all throughout the summer. So the moment that edge goes off, I suppose you get accustomed to the temperature very quickly, don't you, before...
It's like here, isn't it? You get customised to hours, and then when the sudden weather changes, like from, I don't know, the summer to the autumn,
Yes.
everyone starts getting colds. And
Yeah, awful. How's the pub going? How long have you been running that pub now?
7 or 8 weeks.
Is that all? Okay. Is it going all right? Have you introduced anything new, like a quiz night or a karaoke or music?
We're working with one of the big nightclubs in the town, and we do a what they call an LGBT night, and we're the only bar in the town, the newly opened one, that's actually allowed to pair with them.
Oh, right, yes. And so what does
we do
that
that.
involve? You've got music on in there or what?
We have a DJ, yeah.
Oh, DJ! And what do they play?
The night's called Camptastic.
Camptastic. Yeah. So is it all like Steps and Kylie Minogue sort of thing, is it?
Yeah, and just
Any
your
Donna
normal chart
Summer?
music.
I like Donna Summer.
Do play Donna Summer, I feel,
This
quite a lot.
time I know it's for real. That one. Do you know that one? This time I know it's for real. Donna Summer, 1980. One moment, please. Searching through my memory banks.
I thought it was Taylor Dean that did that. I thought it was Taylor Dean that did that.
Taylor Dane? No, she did the remake, dear. The original was by the great Donna Summer. This time I know. I love it, dear. I love it. How much you pay that DJ then?
Free, because it's me.
Free?
Yeah, because it's me, I do it.
You DJing, dear? Is it
Yes, dear.
DJ Danny is in the house?
Yes, DJ Dan, yes.
I know a song you should play. Now, I used to go out raving, as you well know, in the
Yes.
in the 1990s. One moment, please. I'll just play you a little snippet of it there. I think you should play this one when you're there. Yeah! Oh, yeah! What do you reckon, Danny?
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
You can't hear the music? Did you hear that or not?
No, I didn't hear it, no.
Oh, what a shame. Fantastic piece of music. He Never Lost His Hardcore. It's called by NRG. You must play it in your discos.
I will do. But, yes, I'm in recovery now. Well, I'm at home recovering.
Yeah, what was
from
wrong with you then? You weren't well, were you?
I went to the doctors on Tuesday.
Was it a personality transplant you're having?
No, it wasn't, my dear, and it wasn't
Oh.
a sex change before anyone else
Oh,
asks.
has something been cut off? How awful. What do they do with them?
It was an abscess inside.
Oh, an abscess. Was it
Yeah,
in a
and if
dodgy
they didn't
place, was
catch
it?
Say again?
Was it in a dodgy place?
Yes.
Now, my nephew's had that. He won't mind me telling you. And he's been in and out of hospital with this blooming thing. Because I don't know what they do. I didn't ask the details. But it sounds blooming uncomfortable and painful.
It is.
Oh, I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry to hear that, Danny. Is it sorted now?
Well, I went to the doctors on Tuesday, and then the doctor said if it doesn't, we'll give you some antibiotics. If that doesn't work, come back.
Right.
So I went back Friday evening, and he said, "Oh, I can feel something hard." I won't go into too much detail,
Yes.
but he could feel something hard, and he said this is quite a concern.
Oh.
So he gave me an urgent admission letter.
Oh, straight in? Oh.
Straight to the hospital.
Okay.
And then I had the operation yesterday evening. And he said if it wasn't caught early enough, it could have could have been a lot more dangerous.
All right. Would you
'Cause
have
if they
had to
abscess-
add some stuff cut out and maybe to put it bluntly, a plastic bag?
Yeah, it would have been. You could have had septicemia because
Gosh.
the infection. If it got into your blood, you could have had infection of the blood.
Gosh. Well, it's all sorted now, though, is it? Or is
Yes,
it
it's
like
all sorted.
Is it a time thing? You've got to wait and see, sort of thing.
Well, I've got some antibiotics, and I've
Yeah,
got to go
good.
for it redressed every
Well, no
day.
drinking, dear. No drinking when you're on the antibiotics.
I won't.
Because
So-
it kills the antibiotics. Complete waste of time taking them. The alcohol kills the antibiotics.
Well, I'm going to have to. I've told the staff that they're going to have to, muck in a bit more because I can't be doing any heavy lifting.
Oh, any excuse to get out of it, innit? Oh, dear me, here we go. Oh, I've cut my finger so I can't come to work. You're one of those, aren't you? You're one of those wussy ones. I've hurt my finger so I can't go to work.
Well, I own the business, so I'm the boss.
What, you bought the pub? You own a business? No, you're a manager, lovey. Big difference.
I own the
lovey.
business.
You purchased a pub? Perhaps you'd like Chris Reardon's Mobile Disco to come along and give you an entertaining night.
You could come and do a quiz night.
Is Wrexham ready for me? That's the question.
Are you ready for Wrexham?
I think not. Now, Danny, one more question before you go. One TV programme that you're allowed to watch to the end of your sad, lonely, pathetic life. What's it going to be?
I think it'd have to be United Kingdom Talk.
What an excellent suggestion. What I never thought. Do you know, I never thought of that one. What an excellent answer. Danny Davies, I must send you a prize. What can I send you, darling? Is there anything? Would you like this picture of me and my mother? I've got a picture of me and my mother here. Would you like that one? Oh, hang on a minute. What a lovely picture. Perhaps I could sign it. Now, sadly, she can't sign it, unfortunately. But what I could do is go to her grave, scoop out a little bit of earth and sellotape it next to her. What do you think?
That sounds amazing.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Right, so United Kingdom Talk, that is the best. Well, it's all downhill from that, really. Whatever people say now, it's all downhill from that comment, isn't it, really? I reckon Richard Leedham in Adelaide, South Australia, I reckon he would say the Paul Hogan Show. Did you ever see that?
I'm a bit too young.
Okay, look it up on YouTube, the Paul Hogan Show, Australian entertainment programme, comedy. He is hilarious. Paul Hogan, he's got to be in his 70s now. You will know him from the film Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Now I know
a lot of
him,
people don't realise they've seen the film, love the film and all that business, but they don't know he actually was a big star in Australia, or is a big star in Australia, and did the Paul Hogan Show, which I think ran on Channel 4. It's a long time ago now. I can't remember what side it was on, but yeah. Good. Well, you take care.
What would you watch then, Chris?
Eh?
What would you watch?
Dad's Army. No question. Don't even need to think about it. Dad's Army has me in stitches. I've seen each episode countless times now, and I still think it's absolutely hilarious, Dad's Army.
If it wasn't United Kingdom Talk at the top, then I think my second one would be Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. But that's much further down the list, isn't it? I mean, there would be a big gap from
Yeah.
my show to the next one down, wouldn't it? It would be like, if you were travelling, and it was along a train line, there would be like 10,000 miles worth of difference between that and mine, wouldn't it? Am I correct?
No, obviously.
I think so. Danny, have a lovely day, and please take it easy. Please don't drink, because you'll stop the antibiotics working, and then you won't heal.
Thank you very much, Chris. I'll speak to you soon.
Take some time out. All right. See you, Danny.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
There we are, Danny calling in from Wales there, boys and girls. Nice to talk to him. Let's just go to some messages. Thank you very much for your time and sending the messages. People are watching by various different methods, including Periscope. Lots of you on Periscope this morning. Good morning to you, boys and girls. Cattle Deal. I get a lot of... I think they're foreign hellos. They're hello in different languages. The trouble is, unfortunately, I don't speak really many other languages. I know I have a little joke with you now and again. I say I speak all the languages you could possibly want. I can actually speak the tiniest little bit of French, and that's about it. So when you send little messages in your own language, I think it's your own language, and I think it's hello. But I don't know that. It could be something awful. So my apologies to you. But I've got to say hello to Now and Annalek, who's with us this morning. Good morning to you. Gary Owen. Good morning, Gary, who's on YouTube Live as well. Gaia said Esla. I don't know what that means. Is that a hello? So hello to you as well. Hello to Drasy. Hola. You must be Spanish, I would guess. Good morning to you. And Drasy says regard as well. That's I think you're trying to translate from your own language there. So welcome along to you as well. Okay. Pete says I've brightened up his Sunday. Thank you, Pete. That is the idea of this show, to make things bright and happy. Bright and happy. If you want to look miserable, just read the news. Won't take you long to come across something very disappointing on there, okay? Good morning to you. Good morning, Gary. Gary likes the jacket as well. Thank you, Gary. I like it as well. Paul Hogan is now 78 years old. Can you believe that? 78 years old. Gosh. Wow. Thank you, Adam. I've got your little private message there. Someone's birthday for you, which I'll do a little bit later on, if that's all right, Adam. Okay. Now, here's something for you to go and do. If you've got nothing to go and do this week, yesterday I went to the cinema. Oh, yes, as I mentioned, I was very pleased to get to the cinema, and I went to see Murder on the Orient Express. Of course, an old film remade. I never actually saw the old film. I never saw the old black and white film, so I don't know the story. So I watched Murder on the Orient Express. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10 for the film. It's funny in parts. It's charming. I'm not going to give you the story, other than to let you know it's an old train, someone gets killed on it. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. It's absolutely charming and wonderful and warm and funny. You will like it. Please go and see Murder on the Orient Express. Johnny Depp's in it, okay? And, because I didn't know who was in it, so I'm sitting there, who comes on the screen? The great Dame Judi Dench. And we kneel down. We kneel down in her glorious name. All my trousers are falling down. I haven't got the top button done up. Good news, boys and girls. My jeans will not now stay up unless the top button is done up. The weight is falling off. Slimming World again on Tuesday. Oh, yes. So there we are. We kneel. Two people we kneel to. The great Dame Judi Dench and the great... Oh, what's the other one? Lady in the Yellow Van. Oh, gosh. Murray, no, and she was in that thing like Upstairs and Downstairs on ITV, Downton Abbey. Maggie Smith, and the great Dame Judi Dench. We bow down in their names and worship them. We worship the ground that they walk on, similar like you do to me when I walk in places, darlings. So there we are. Maggie Smith and Dame Judi Dench, my favourite two actresses of all. I've just realised I've got pockets in here. I've got pockets. It is a little bit big, this, okay? You won't see this again now until Halloween night next year. Hopefully we will all still be here. Your fingers crossed. You never know. I do worry a bit. Can I let you into a secret here? Let me let you into a secret. A few years ago, about 10 years ago, this bloke was in a pub. A friend of mine, actually. And he was looking, he said, sometimes I read hands. And he said, I'm afraid you're going to die at 57. Well, I'm 55 next year, so I'm a bit worried. Maybe I should take more, because on February, I get 25% of my pension back that I've been saving up for 26 years. I've already spent it. I've already spent it, I'm afraid. So I get that next February. Maybe I should ask for more. If we're going to die at 57, that's only 2 years. I mean, the people on YouTube will be very disappointed. I've been booked by YouTube to talk for the next 500 years, non-stop, Upload Radio. Every Monday. Yes. What about my show on Upload Radio? 10 o'clock every Monday morning, available on the internet. Uploadradio.com. All very worrying. Very, very worrying here. Let's have a look. Good morning to Peter Hydes, who joins us a little bit late this morning, aren't you, Peter? Do try and join us on time, lovey. So that's it. Please go and see Murder on the Orient Express, the new version of it, now on at the cinema. It's great. It's really, really well done, okay? I was very naughty. I went with my friend Ronny, and we got there plenty of time. Oh, he does muck about, though. I don't know why, but my mate Ron just seems to make everything as complicated and as long-winded as possible. I go to this... Oh, hang on, I've just knocked my microphone. Oh, look, it's all gone limp. It's gone... What can you can't do anything when they've gone like that, can you, girls? Look at it, look. Oh, dear. What can you do with that? Hang on. Let me just re-erect my microphone again. Sorry. Oh, I forgot it's a daytime show, not a nighttime one. I do nighttime shows now and again, boys and girls. You'll get one probably tonight when I get in from work. Around about 10, 11:30, 11, 12, about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll be doing a little nighttime show where you can video call in. Okay, that will be from my brand new chair in the living room. Very, very exciting and very comfortable as well. Yes, my mate seems to make things as long-winded as possible. I go to the cinema. I go, ticket, yes, Murder on the Orient Express. Where would you like to sit? Push that. Thank you. Ticket, walk in. He's at the checkout for 10, 15 minutes. Can't choose what sweeties he wants. Can't choose what drink he wants. Mucking around, talking to all the members of staff. Just pay the damn money and get in, dear. God's sake, how can you make something so long-winded all the time? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so we got in, and he bought a load of... what's it called? The sweets and the rat. Pick and mix. He said, do you want anything? I said, oh, no, I mustn't. He said, go on, you can have something today. I said, all right then. I will have 2 pieces of fudge. Now, at Slimming World, funnily enough, on Tuesday at Slimming World, the great Linda, queen of all of Slimming World, said, she gave us a list of sweets. I think one of them was a piece of fudge, a piece of chocolate, a jelly baby. What was the other thing? It was something else, maybe an M&M sweet. She said, which has the most calories? And it was which is the worst for you? And it was the piece of fudge. They are loaded with sins, fudge. Of course, which do I like more than anything else? Correct, the fudge. My sister makes fudge. I love it. My sister makes fudge and it's beautiful. Anyway, so I said I'll have 2 pieces of fudge. Usually I'll have a packet. Well, I used to. Not since getting to Slimming World, no. I used to buy a packet of fudge or a bag of fudge or a box. I'd sit there and have the lot. 2 minutes flat, gone. I said 2 pieces of fudge. Anyway, he bought me 3 pieces, which I sat there. Once we got into the cinema, we're watching all the... we were too late for the adverts, fortunately, but we're watching the trailers. I like to watch the trailers. Gives you an idea of something else to watch, doesn't it? If you're going in there. Let's keep that phone line open for a minute. There we are. Phone line open if you want to call in. 020-8144-3477. Local London number. It's not premium rate or anything like that. So we're sitting there, watch the trailers, and he said, there you go, your 3 pieces of fudge. And I said, and usually, gone. No, not now. I took a piece and I thought, how can I make this last longer? And I bit a small piece. I managed to get 4 bites out of one piece of fudge. While I was sitting there. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, it was delicious. So I've had a little treat last night. You can do that. You can do that now and again. Nothing wrong with doing that, boys and girls, okay? Having a little bit of fudge now and again. So that was it. So please go and watch that. Let me just come back to that there. See if I've done everything right. Yes, that all seems good to me there. Goody two shoes, goody two shoes. Let's have a look here. Very cold this morning, I have to say. Really cold this morning when I got up for church this morning. 7:30 is my time for getting up on a Sunday. Went to church. Vivian was who sits next to me. She was saying that she was very tired because she's had grandchildren for the whole of Saturday. It does tire you out having children, doesn't it? Or grandchildren, whichever. You know, my sister is in a permanent state of tiredness. She walks around like a zombie all the time. Like that, my sister, poor sister. Oh dear me, what a shame. So that was nice. The palm singer, today's mass, by the way, today's mass at church, it was a special mass for my mother. Because coming up shortly on the 18th of November will be my mother's anniversary when she left this world. Be 17 years this year actually since I lost my mother, and you saw a little picture of her earlier. That picture's about 20 years old now. Gosh, look, I had hair as well. And she didn't go long after that, actually, after that picture, just a couple of months afterwards. So we have in the Catholic tradition, we have a mass said for someone who's departed, and today was my mum's mass. So that was all very nice. The palm singer, I have to say, I've never heard the psalm singer, bit off key. I'm sorry, bit off key they were this morning. And there's a new cross. They've hung up a new cross. Now, I took a picture of it here. That's the cross in the church. They've got a new cross up there. Now, that thing behind it there, that's all bits of concrete there. At the bottom below the cross, that's called the tabernacle, where the hosts are kept. And that's a brand new cross that I noticed up there this morning, which is quite nice, isn't it? Goes along with the other one. Good morning to Alan, who's in Orlando in Florida, joining us this morning on Periscope. Good morning to you, sir. So very nice. Apparently last year someone died and left the church a load of money, so they bought that with it, and that's very nice. Now at the end of the mass this morning, sometimes they have someone to give a bit of a talk. Anyway, so this person come up and given a bit of a talk, and Vivian, who sits next to me, she jabbed me in the side. She says, "Hope this isn't going to go on too long." Anyway, it did go on a bit too long. You know, you kind of lose people's interest. It's all a bit like this show, really, I think. I'm sure if I just did a 5-minute show, it would hold people's attention for the whole of that 5 minutes, because the longer the show you do, the more people tail off towards the end. I have noticed that. So bringing that into the fact that I'm sitting there in church this morning for 2 minutes, this woman had my attention. Nothing wrong with her. She's all right. She had my attention for 2 minutes, and then you're like, a bit like that, really. You know, is anything? Oh God, a bit tired now, really. Is anything going to happen? Anyway, so that was that. So we're coming out of church, and then the bloke who sits behind me, he's just been to America playing golf. He's a golfer. And he goes all around the world playing golf. I mean, he's retired now. Is he retired? No, he's not retired, but he's kind of semi-retired. He's just over 60 years old. So now, he's spending some of his money, which you can do. But if you've worked all your life, you saved up a bit of money, time to go and enjoy some of it, isn't it? So he goes all around the world playing golf, and he was in America playing golf for a couple of weeks. And I'm talking to him on the way out. And he's saying, he said, that lady went on a little bit, didn't she? He said, I wish they'd just stick to, doing like 2-minute speeches or something like that. And I laughed at him. And then as I look behind me, she's walking behind us. I love it. I'll see if anything is said last week. You've got to be so careful what you say, haven't you? Dear me, you never know. Shania likes the new cross. Isn't it beautiful, Shania? Really, really nice, that one is. Peter's got an Echo Dot. Peter, no, I haven't. I know the Amazon Echo gadgets. Good morning to Oda Harver. Good morning, Oda Harver. Welcome. Ciao to you. Ciao. Yes, ciao. I've seen the Echo Dots and the Echo... the big one. What's the big one? The Echo Alexia? Echo... Oh, I don't know what it's called. They've got the Amazon thing. There's that talking thing, isn't it? There's a big one, and the little one is the Dot. Now, they've just reduced the prices of those. They're less than £90 now, I think they are. And I looked at it, and I thought, it's a new piece of technology. But see if you can sell it to me, Peter. See if you can make me order an Echo Amazon thing, either the small one or the large one. Try and sell it to me. How would that item improve my life? Because I'm not one to just go out and buy stuff for no reason at all. I don't go out and buy stuff just because it's there. It needs to improve my life in some way, okay? Or be an upgrade to something I've got, but much, much better than what I've got. You need to sell that to me, Peter. What can I do with that Amazon Echo Dot that I can't do with stuff now? Sell it to me, babyface, and maybe you will get a small commission from Amazon. Unlikely, but you might. So that was my little trip to church today. And that's it. Good. A couple of news stories for this morning. You can call in if you want to. 020 8144 3477. What's the time? Oh, gosh, we've nearly done an hour. I think my mate's going to come soon. I think he's going to be here around about 12:30, so I'll have to disappear then. A couple of stories then, boys and girls. Now, I found this... Oh, why won't that come up now? 1 moment, please. What have I got to do? Reload. Let's try reload. There it is. In the front page of the Daily Mail this morning, this is quite good. They've got handiest food hacks ever. So if you cook something or you eat something and you might find it a bit difficult to do a certain thing, it's got some great ideas on the front page of this morning's Daily Mail. It says, we're constantly looking for ways to make life easier. Just a moment, let's just switch over there. To make life easier. And these savvy culinary hacks are guaranteed to ensure your time in the kitchen is a breeze. Resourceful cooks from across the globe have been talking to social media to share the simple but extremely effective culinary hacks they swear by in the kitchen. One amateur chef revealed how a slight... Here's the one that's good for me. This would be good for me. One amateur chef revealed how a sliced onion ring can serve as the perfect mould for a fried egg. What a great idea. So, you got your onion, you cut it, and you know the big ring you get, so from the middle, the big ring, put that in your frying pan, crack your egg, in goes the egg. Instead of spreading out across the whole thing. What an excellent idea. Because I have a bit of a problem with eggs. I told you on the show yesterday. And the problem is, I keep breaking them in there. I can break the shell and drop it in there and it's okay. Then I get with the slicer and I always seem to manage to break it somehow. Well, this might stop me from doing that. Just an onion ring. What an excellent idea. And there's some other bits and pieces there. There's nothing more annoying than crumbling tacos when you're trying to enjoy a Mexican feast. But one man shows how he combats this culinary disaster with the help of a lettuce leaf. So what he does is he gets a lettuce leaf, right? Folds it around the taco. Doesn't crumble. Can you do that? You're thinking now, oh yeah, what a good idea, aren't you? How about your freezer? Stuffed with stuff, is it? But you can't get anything else in there. Not very well organised, is it? Neither is mine. Neither is mine. Well, a quick and easy way to free up space in the freezer is by clipping frozen bags of food to the roof of your freezer. You never thought of that, did you? And yet it's so easy. How about this one? Attempting to slice tiny tomatoes can be tricky and dangerous. Oh yes, you don't want to chop your hands off, dears. But one woman swears by placing hers between two plates and then slicing through the middle. One more. I'll give you one more, and then you can look the rest up if you want. It's on the front page. I'll tell you what, I'll tweet that for you. 1 minute. I'm on Twitter, okay? Chris Reardon UK is my Twitter name, if you ever want to... I don't do tweets regularly. I'm not one of those people like Donald Trump is constantly tweeting, isn't he? God, I don't do that. Now and again, I'll put something on there. So I've just tweeted the front page of that if you want to have a little look there, boys and girls, okay? Final one, and I know that you will have had this problem. If you're in a rush to enjoy your toast, but the butter is too hard, simply place the slices on the warm toaster to melt the butter a little bit before enjoying it. How easy is that? You never thought of that though, did you? Someone did, and it's on the front page, on one of the pages of the Daily Mail. I think it's probably in the Femme section. Is it called? The female section. Okay, the female section of the Daily Mail this morning, and I've tweeted a link for that on my Twitter thing, Chris Reardon UK. Okay, twitter.com/Chris Reardon UK. Okay, right. Finally on the show today, Peter is now going to sell... Oh, you're over there. Just a moment. I forgot to change that. 1 moment. There we are. So many cameras. It's a proper TV studio. You know, some people think this is a small converted bedroom. You know, dear me. Proper TV studio in the heart of Bracknell. I am. You know. Right, Peter is going to sell me the Amazon Alexa. Here we go. The smart wireless speaker offers, and incidentally, this program is not sponsored by Amazon or Alexa. However, if anyone from Amazon is watching the show today, boys and girls, and you want to sponsor the show by sending me gadgets every day of the week, please feel free to do so. Thank you. I've got a gadget arriving later. New headphones. Oh, yes. I've got new Beyerdynamic DT770s arriving. That means nothing to you. But when I'm recording my music and chat show, which you can hear tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock on uploadradio.com, I haven't got a decent pair of headphones. I like to listen to the music. I mean, a lot of people doing radio now, they do voice tracking. What they do is just record the bits of voice and then they put it all together on a computer program. I sit here for the whole hour and listen to the music that I've just played. Otherwise, I just can't get into it, you know. Can't get into it. Anyway, Peter says, the smart wireless speaker offers a number of valuable services through Alexa that can really make your life easier. Holla to Souks. Holla Souks. By simplifying daily... Simon James wants to know, am I Susan Boyle? Do you want me to sing a song, Simon? Give me a song to sing and I'll sing it for you. Morning to Tommy G Radio Show is there as well. All on the Periscope you are, aren't you? Good morning to you. Welcome along to a little bit of a laugh, okay? By simplifying daily tasks with Alexa, you can get out the door faster and focus on more important things. Here we go. Check the traffic and weather. I dreamed a dream, I dreamed a dream. I dreamed a dream, a dream, a dream, dream. I dreamed a dream, I dreamed a dream. There you go. All right? All right, Simon and Souks, I am Susan Boyle for you today. Without the hair, obviously. Back to this. You can check the traffic and weather. Okay. Well, I can do that on my iPhone. I've got an iPhone app, Waze, W-A-Z-E, free, all free, and that does my traffic, and I do check the weather, actually, on my BBC weather app. So that's no good. Man, there's a knock at the door. Just a moment, please. Knock at the door. Is that you? Are you in? Someone's just knocked at the door, Ron. Ronny! Someone's just knocked at the door. Oh, was that you banging?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm not banging, I'm cleaning.
Oh, okay. I won't be long, thank you. My mate's just arrived, so I can't stay much longer. Okay, he's been waiting. I've been waiting for him to arrive. Manage my calendar. You can edit your calendar and get reminders of upcoming events with voice commands. No, I wouldn't use that. Find your phone. Well, no, I've got find your phone. Set a timer or alarm. Well, the telly is my alarm. It comes on in the morning. Play music. I don't do that. Believe it or not, I don't play music in the house. Very, very rare. It's so that's no good. Get the news. Alexa can read the news or your favourite audiobook to you. She can also answer questions so you can stay informed. Now, the news I am interested in. Find local hotspots. Alexa can help you find local businesses or restaurants. Control the lights. Well, I've got switches. Why would I need to control the lights? Control the thermostat. Nope, no interest in that. Control my GE appliances. Once you've connected your GE appliances, you can tell Alexa to do things like preheat the oven. I'm afraid you haven't sold it to me, Peter. It does lots of things, but I can do all those things now. I understand where you're coming to. I understand. But that doesn't sell it to me. It really doesn't. What can it do that I can't do now? And it says simplify. Well, I do find it simple to just pick up a phone and, look for the weather or something like that. I can do that already. Oh, my new headphones have arrived. I've just got a message. I must have left it in a little box outside. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So, no, afraid you haven't sold that to me, Peter. I shan't be ordering one of those. Good try. Round of applause for Peter, everyone. Good try, Peter. Thank you very much, sir. All right? Glad you joined in. Sook says that was the wrong lyrics. Was it really? No, really? Isn't it just one line? I dreamed a dream. I dreamed a dream. I dreamed a dream. Someone wants me to be Susan Boyle today. I could bring up the backing track and try and sing it if you wanted me to. Do you really want me to do that? Not sure you do. Lee says your studio reminds me of the BBC broom cupboard. Does it? I think it's slightly larger. I think it's a bit larger than the BBC broom cupboard. Peter reckons I'm boring because I won't buy one. No, it's just it's an unnecessary gadget. Liam Bentley. Where have you been? You never answer my messages, Liam. Good morning, Liam I used to work with at Belush's. I've just seen your name pop up there. Yes, so there we are. Good morning, Liam. Well, I'm about to go. Good morning to David Malam. Morning, David. And Bowheady on the Periscope as well. Good morning to you. David Malam, yes. Okay, let's do today's birthdays, boys and girls. If it's your birthday today, that's about to come up. We had a special message coming in from Adam the Plumber. Good morning, Adam the Plumber, who says, could you do a... Why isn't that coming up? One moment, please. Oh, dear, we crashed that. We crashed that. Just a moment, mate. Just a second. Let's try again. Is that going to come up now? There it is. Good morning to Mickey Allen, who's 24 years old today. Good morning, Mickey Allen. Happy birthday to you today, sir. Good morning, Mickey. I think you're in Amsterdam at the moment, visiting the tulips, aren't they? When it's spring again, I'll bling to you. Tulips from Amsterdam. Good. Good morning and happy birthday to you, sir. Other birthdays this morning, if you can get them up. One moment, please. We're trying to connect your call. Please hold the line. Aha! Ashley Russell. Good morning, Ashley. You haven't been in all weekend, have you? Whose birthday it is today? He is 31 years old today, aren't you, Ashley? Good morning, Ashley. Hope you're well, sir. Samuel Walker. Good morning, Sam. 21. Very, very young. Good morning, Sam. 21 years old today. Kristal Ginn Farah. 41 years old today. Good morning, Kristal. Guy Phillips is a happy 55 years old today. Trevor Dowie. Hello, Trevor. Happy birthday to you. David Sullivan, 55 today. Reece. Blackstock Davis Smythe. Such a long name, Reece. Happy birthday. Stephen Fairman is 33 years old today. John Rawcliffe is 47 years old today. And Sam London is 33 years old today. Happy birthday to you all, gang. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Have a nice birthday, boys and girls. Come and celebrate your birthday tonight. I'm hosting a karaoke night tonight. That is at the the Camden Eye tonight. I'm at the Camden Eye each and every Sunday, 8 till 10:45 for our big karaoke night. It's a lovely night down there. Very boisterous, I think is the word I'm looking for. Boisterous in there, very boisterous in there, very, very lively. Quite a lot of young people in there as well. So if you want to come and sing us a song or just watch one of our many, many singers, feel free to come along tonight to the Camden Eye each and every Sunday, starting at 8 o'clock and finishing at 10:45. Okay. Some of your final messages coming in this morning. Hello to Bo O'Heedy. Hello to you. And hello to Ross, who joins us quite late. You're very late, Ross, on the YouTube there. So good morning to you as well, and thanks for joining us right at the end there. Okie doke, that's it for the show today. Thank you very much, boys and girls. It's dinner time. Time for my dinner, so I'm going to pop downstairs, have dinner, and play with my brand new headphones. How exciting is that? I might show them to you on the next show. Oh, tomorrow morning. No live show tomorrow morning, just a reminder going, because I'm on the radio on Mondays. Monday morning, 10 o'clock, go to uploadradio.com. Uploadradio.com at 10 o'clock, and that's my music and chat show that lasts for an hour. Music from all time, okay, from rock and roll right up to today's music and some classical as well. We've got the Manilow Magic Moment every Monday morning. I play you a bit of Barry Manilow, and we've got our Mirror Ball moment where you and I have a slow, slushy, sexy dance together. Just you and I, okay? Have a nice day, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.